additional volume features. So basically 3 features I would like to cover here, 3 basic features only, nothing complicated. We want to discuss what are read-only volumes, what are anonymous volumes, and of course we also want to mount a volume from a container. So now I have a read-only volume. First I would like to switch to Windows container. So I am right now in Windows container. Here I execute the same command, my volume, and I'll put here, just press enter, you see first. Okay, now it has to be Windows container, so C:// and we will get the old value plus 1, whatever the number was last, plus 1 we will get the value. Now if I give here :arrow, basically it implies that now that folder is though mapped to container, it is a read only folder. So you see access to the path is denied. Why? Because it is a read only folder. You simply can't try to create a file, or you can't try to write to that particular file. So here when we are trying to actually line number 20, at line number 20 we should be trying to create a file with the option create new, and we are not allowed to, for the simple reason that it's read only. What is there you can read, but you cannot write. So that's what is read only folder. That means there are certain very special cases where we want container to only read the content from the host, that means from the volume, but we don't want the container to modify the data. In such case we have to use the option read only. And of course same thing can be given in the mount syntax also, just give read only. So what are the other things? Anonymous volume. Now when we want to create a volume, all the time till now we have given something like this, my volume. I don't give anything now, just put colon and followed by that the path which is required in the container, enter. It's giving trouble because of the syntax. Let's try this. Or we don't even need to probably give this colon. Yeah, that's it. Don't give that colon at all. And you see, the data is still mapped, volume is still created, and I'm going to show you there is some Docker volume ls, and you see these are all anonymous volumes which are getting created every time. So first time there was one anonymous volume got created. Second time I executed and again anonymous volume got created. So there were 2 different volumes used in both the situation, and hence every time we got 1. Unless we name a volume, we cannot try to reuse the content of it subsequently. Anonymous volumes are not that useful in real time. And moreover, by just adding the command docker run --rm, we will see that the anonymous volume will automatically get removed when the container is removed. So again run docker ls, and you see we still have only 2. So there was a volume created here, the third anonymous volume got created here, and that volume is automatically destroyed, automatically removed because of removing the container when it terminates. So when container is removed, the anonymous volume is automatically removed. So I'll say docker container prune, but these 2 are not removed because they were never created with the. Can we use that name? Yeah, probably yes. We can even try to use these names. Copy them and give here colon. And we should get 2. So when a name is not given, automatically a anonymous volume gets created, but for us it is anonymous. Otherwise it has some name which is like some number, not even number, alphanumeric number. So this is how we use anonymous volume. And finally, you should know that there is a possibility of creating a volume from another master container. Let us say I am going to create something like this command, docker run --it, that means interactively. I want to get into a master container. The name is master. My backup is the volume name, and inside that C:/backup. That means inside container I can use C:/backup. And of course we are also trying to store logs, one more volume. There are two volumes, backup volume and logs volume. You see, in single command we can have multiple volumes. Two volumes are created, and this is a Microsoft.NET command.exe is what I am trying to execute. So now press enter, and you will see that we will have two folders created. Now what is important to note here is, okay, we are right now into the container instance. Check up dir, and you see here there are two volumes created. Yeah, you may want to probably write something to that backup or do whatever you like. Maybe dir some text file and logs. I would like to here create one file, let's say logs.txt. So I have a file here, logs.txt. Like that, I have one more folder created, which is backup. Now I exit. What is important is, now if I look at Docker volume, we have two volumes created, logs and my backup. Now what is my requirement? Whatever is the container, whatever volumes that container is using, I want the new container to be created using the same volumes as that of the master. I've earlier used this. I've created a container by name master, and using the volumes used in master, I would now like to create one more container, and this is important, --volumes -from, and that is supposed to be the container name. So I just run this now, and you'll notice that here also we have got backup, here also we have got users, and this backup and users are from where? Just go to backup, and you'll notice here we have demo.txt. Like that, go to logs, and here you'll see there is logs.txt. So we created one master container in which we have done the volume mapping, and from the volumes of that master container we are now instantiating new containers having the same directory. So that is what is basically the advantage is what? You don't have to mention all these things every time. If you have mentioned it once for the master, you can simply say from volumes from master, and all the volumes which are used by this will get recreated. So kind of reusability. Otherwise, of course, you can write the same command over here and get the same result. Instead of writing --volumes -from, you can actually give -v option for both volumes in this. So this is all about some special features what I know: read-only volumes, anonymous volumes, and creating or mounting volume from another container. Thank you.